Magnus, it's your turn.
Dishearten on the dog.
You're dead.
Yes,
The dog.
that will do 7 damage to the dog. The dog's still alive, by the way.
Oh,
Um,
hold on. What is my attack?
give it a second.
She's just like, ah! Would you stop missing and hit the damn thing already?
We're trying. No one can hit anything here.
She's gonna use Knack of Success on you, Mr. Dronar. You get a +2 power bonus to your next attack roll
Sweet.
for this turn. $21 to hit you.
Nope.
Okay. Got close.
Yeah, you're pretty dang close. but-
One higher, it would have hit. Anyway, it's your turn.
One higher is my armor class. Okay, let's do another one. Right there.
Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? Roll d20.
Wait, hold on. I still have my modifier on. Okay, not -2.
You miss.
Ah! Wait, didn't I get a +2 power bonus from that girl?
Oh, yeah, you did not add that?
Oh, yeah.
I did not. I
Oh, you
forgot to.
Oh, okay, then you just hit it.
Hallelujah. Okay.
Then you do 4
1d
or
1d12.
extra damage. Adjacent enemies.
Okay, and then plus. Come on. Oh, come on. So +5. Nope, +2. +2. What the? How many times did I roll a 1d6?
You rolled it pretty many times.
Okay. I see my 1d12 +5, so that's a total of 9, and then the next one is a 5, so a total of 14 damage.
Plus the 4 if you didn't add that.
Plus the 4. Oh, yeah.
For the
plus
adjacent.
4. Good lord. So a total of 18 damage.
Yes, it is bloody now.
Thank you.
Is it not dead? Why is it not dead?
Acta! It's your turn.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, man.
they're not attacking, or just
Try.
sitting back and not attacking. Screw it. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna move up here. Use my pick here and attack.
Scratch right there.
There's a wall there, dude.
Oh, there's okay. I'll move and
You'd have to go all the way over here, then that way.
So can you move 25 feet?
The wait. I have a speed of 6.
So you can move 30, but you will take an attacks opportunity.
Do you want to risk that,
Wait.
or do you want to just let me finish this thing, or Magnus finish this thing?
Oh, I think I used the wrong attack there. Cause yeah, I used attack. But no, I'll just stay here. I'll stand here.
Okay. Oh, hey, it hit.
Wow. I'm actually kind of impressed.
It did 10 points of damage to you. Oh, wait, no, 15 points of damage to you.
Ooh, lordy, lordy.
And then the Dritch will try to attack you and miss and hit.
It missed and it hit.
Yep, it gets 2 attacks now. After getting bloodied. And you will take 12 points of damage. Magnus, it's your turn.
Magnus, do something.
Betrayal on the
dog.
Kill the dog.
Yeah, betrayal on the dog.
That will hit.
I'll slide him to the square in front of Dronar and have him attack the creature in front of it, or on top of it, with a +4 bonus to the attack roll.
It missed.
Even did you count in the +4?
Yes, I applied the +4. Thing has naturally a +5 to hit, +4 is 9.
I thought it got 2 attacks though.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. Well, yeah, it does. I don't know if that really works for this thing. Yeah, it's a melee basic attack. Its claws are not a melee basic attack. It's it's a at will ability, so I will not count that being able to attack twice with that.
Okay.
So it just missed. She's just like, if only if I had my gear.
I could use a heal.
I can't heal you. I already spent both my heals on the stupid tiefling. You have to be next to me to heal you.
Right. Hey.
There's really nothing I can do right now for you. You have to be next to me if you want me to heal you. Good news is that David now finally has a thing to shoot. And hey, he hits it.
Yay, David, kill the thing. Yeah, David, murder the thing. Please.
He does 9 points of damage to it. Which doesn't kill it, but hey, it did 9 points of damage to it. And now the dog's no longer in perfect flanking position.
To die.
Unfortunately for you, the Maw gets automatic combat advantage for you just being next to it, so.
Great. I'm dead.
Dronar, take
No, don't
10
be
points of
bad.
damage.
I take 5? Oh,
Take 10.
That puts me at -4.
Yes. You're down.
Oh no.
Make a death saving throw.
Oh, no.
Okay, death saving. See, this is what you get for taking so much damage over there, Ashka.
I'm sorry.
That's one. Alright. It's your turn, Acta. What do you wish to do?
Okay, can I move to here?
No.
Or is he in the way of me?
Magnus is in the way of you.
Okay. Then
You
I
do
have-
not have enough space to squeeze
thing
2
to
people
do.
in this tight hallway.
Besides, well, range on my shuriken, be able to throw things at people.
Yes, you can throw things at people.
You're going to throw a shuriken past all 3 of them and hit it.
Yes, because suck. Let's see, what's 6
You are 5 away.
to 12? 6 to 12 squares. Okay. And I am going to throw my shuriken at it. at the dog.
That'll hit.
20 hit it.
Roll your damage.
Once. Okay, so. Does 6 damage.
Okay, you deal 6 damage to the dog. This thing is going to move over to here and attack the Magnus. Does a 23 hit you, Magnus?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. You will take 14 points of damage. And then the dog will move up on top of his body and claw at you viciously.
At me or him?
At Magnus.
Okay.
I am trying to be merciful. Well, that's it. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to be merciful.
Hey, I could be attacking you while you're on the ground.
Well, that actually would probably be better.
Well, technically he's helpless, so I could just coup de grace him.
No.
So
Good.
you will take 9 and then 14.
I'm dead.
Oh my god, now
Actually-
everyone's dying.
I'm not. No, I'm not unconscious. I'm actually dead.
You're
That
dead?
14 points put me negative. Way below negative bloodied.
Oh god.
Or wait, hold on. Maybe it's not negative 9. No, I'm 2 points away from being completely killed.
Okay, well I need a saving throw.
Wait, where did Gronar go? Is he being thrown by something?
I'm being stood on.
Oh, okay. That's why I couldn't see you.
One failed. Do I need to roll again? Or...
No, the one just fails. Okay. Okay, she is going to step up on top of you, Mr. Magnus. And she's going to use Hammering Wind to attack the Dretch. Which hits. And does 12 points of damage, knocking it back and prone, and kills it. So it's dead.
Holy cow.
My internet cut out, he says.
Yep.
Yes, I see that. Doesn't David have ability where it allows him to go like and transparent or something?
I do. I'm not sure about David.
Oh, he could have been doing other stuff. But again, I don't know how his character works. Yeah, he could do a shadow jaunt, which allows him to teleport 3 squares and come insubstantial. So he could technically move to here, then teleport to here.
But then that would put him on top of the spinning star, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, that's true. Then he'll do that. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. That will hit her. And will do 6 points damage. Dronar, make another death saving throw. You are safe.
Okay then.
Acta!
Okay. I will move here. And can I attack it? I don't think.
No, there's a wall in the way. You can't attack it from there.
I can't.
No.
Okay. Then I just kind of stand here.
Yeah, that hits. She does not have much protection without any armor on. Magnus, make a death saving throw.
It's 2.
Yep, that is 2. Alright, so she is going to press her hands against your chest, Magnus. And you feel a divine energy fill your body. Gain a healing surge.
Now, does that start back at 0, or do I have to recover the negative hit points?
You recover the negative hit. Actually, yeah, it starts at 0. And then she will move back. Anyway, David's turn. He will shift back and try to sling at the guy here above Dronar. That will hit.
It's gonna be pretty hard for him to miss.
Yeah, he's basically your main damage dealer. It just you couldn't really hit anything because he was kind of stuck back there in the back.
Yeah.
Well, you're more bloody, Magnus, so he's gonna go after you. 25 to hit you, Magnus. And you're just like, why didn't you let me die? I'm a curse on this thing. Have I achieved my wish of death and power?
Okay, here we go again.
7 points of damage.
Actually enough to knock me back down.
Acta, it's your turn.
Can I try? Or do they know that I'm standing right here? Like, can they?
Yeah, they know you're there, yeah.
Okay, then.
I mean, the dogs are kind of dead now, so I guess they just have hungering for blood now.
Okay, then. Can I try and, or then can I just move here?
You would take attacks of offer. Might. No, they already used their attacks up. Yeah, you're fine.
All right, then I would like to throw a.
From now on, Magnus will take a -2 at death save. You can't do that. And that 20.
And 20.
that
I would put him down if that happens. I would just put him out of his misery if he rolls in that 20.
Wait, what else are you going to do?
I'm gonna throw a shuriken at the this one.
Okay.
Does an 11 doesn't hit?
No, it doesn't hit. Hey, you just given it another target, so congrats.
Cool. 6 more of where that came from.
Oh, hey, it missed. Magnus, make a
Yay,
death
it
saving
missed.
throw.
Magnus, don't die.
Apparently he wants to die. That's one. She's just like, oh, blah, 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 hero death this, hero death that. Look, buddy, if you being alive means I get to stay alive longer, then I ain't letting you die.
Hey, would you look up something? So fast.
She doesn't heal you, but she does definitely stabilize the hell out of you.
Do it. Kill her.
I know you're busy with your friends and stupid friends. Stupid stuff. Stupid more stuff. Like stupid games. Look what's above your bed.
Yes, I see it.
There you go, fun. And I need you to look up something for me.
I'm busy.
I don't care if you're busy. Make your friends wait for 2 seconds. Get that.
That's a long ass yawn.
Oh, that wasn't a yawn.
What the fuck is that?
My yawn's longer than it. I think I'm better than you on that game.
It's neither of those.
Look up something for me.
No, not right now.
Always playing with your friends. That's all you do all day.
Droda, you made your save, right? Yeah, you're fine. Acta, you're fine. Niece.
Yes. Niece, I was right. Haha.
Make it annoying when you hear me.
Okay, so
I'm just
I
gonna
take it
watch
I've already used my dating power, have I? I think I have. Yeah. What's at a time? Okay. I'm going to use this on the last remaining enemy. Oh my dear lord, why?
Oh, wow.
Why?
Why does nothing work?
I'm pretty sure David did hack the dice so that only his character can do well.
Yep, that hits.
Well, the only reason why his characters do well is because he has this obscene amount of fucking to hit. I mean, god damn.
Yeah, true. How did he even get
How
that?
did he set up his bonuses like that? Seriously.
Dot roll 1d12 plus 7.
You know, that mess up probably,
Probably just kept me from dying.
And
I'm okay with that.
Because that was probably a nat 12. And I probably would have been dead.
Magnus, you are stabilized. You're fine.
But you're still unconscious with me.
Yep, you two are just unconscious, lying on the ground.
Yep, just kind of lying there like sacks of potatoes.
Potatoes.
You're never gonna finish that game. It's gonna
Anyway.
get harder when you
Alright,
play.
she's going to move here, and she will attack the thing.
Kill it with
Almost
everything.
died from things that damaged her.
Yeah, she's going to try and kill it with everything. Alright, she will use her counter power Thundering Steel. Which hits.
Oh, yeah, it hits. Kill it. Is it dead? Please tell me it's dead.
And does 19 points of damage.
I don't think it's dead.
It is not dead.
Why is it not dead?
It
Is it bloody at all?
is bloodied.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, is it now bloodied?
It is now bloodied. Oh, and now you get to do extra. You get to take. You get to do extra 3 lightning damage. Well, thunder damage,
Sweet.
but yeah. To the next. Well, it's to the next ally that hits it, which is probably gonna be David. 'Cause he hits
To
fucking
be
everything.
honest, it's probably gonna be David. Yes, he hits everything. Fire everything!
Yeah, he hits.
So I take it it's now officially dead once he rolls damage.
Yeah, it's now dead.
Yes! I immediately run over here and attempt to heal. Oh, not on the star thing. I am going to attempt to heal.
Well, remember, you're demon. You're fine.
Alright, stay on the star and healing.
What are you doing?
Stop it! Y'all
Does a
bitches.
20 heal him? Jesus.
What's the 20 going against?
It was trying to heal you. That was a healing check.
Ah. Oh, okay.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
So now the ones that are stable will need to wait another 4 hours for us to heal.
yep.
Now it's your guys' turn to guard.
Oh, but I don't want to do that.
There is a chest over here.
Oh, I want to. I'll go look at the chest.
Opens the chest and finds a mob at one.
Please don't be a mimic. Or, can I attempt? I open it. I open it.
You find inside all the half-elf gear.
Oh, cool.
All the half-elf's gear.
Can
All
you like tell me
her
what some
gear.
of it is?
Uh,
So I'll take it.
You find some chainmail, a mace, a heavy shield, a crossbow, and 20 bolts.
Okay. I kind of look over to it and say, "Hey, your stuff's in this chest over here."
Oh, and an adventurer's kit.
A picture of what?
An adventurer's kit. She had that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she'll
I'll just tell her.
grab her stuff and put it on.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about any imps this time. I hope.
Yeah. Guess so. All right. I sit on top of the star and just kind of keep watch while they rest.
Well, the star may not affect you, but it does feel very odd to be on it.
Well, I mean, that would make sense. It is a giant star.
Hey guys.
Yes.
Oh wait, I can't say anything because I'm unconscious right now.
Yep.
Yes, you are unconscious.
Gosh dang it.
Well, you're unconscious and resting. She's just like, alright, so, now that that's all out of the way, who the hell are you and why are you here?
I shrug because I don't believe Acta even knows why we're here.
I think the only two that actually know why we're here are Magnus and me.
Yeah.
She just sighs and
kind of dead.
slaps her head. She's just like, of course I had to be the stupid one that I end up with. What?
Oh, that's a wall. Okay.
Yeah, as a wall.
Okay. I was gonna walk over there and see if there was anything, but that's a wall.
Yeah, no, it's a wall. So she goes through the process of dragging Dronar and Magnus over here. And sits down.
I'll sit over here.
So Magnus, how are your dreams going right now?
All I'm thinking about is just why he didn't die. That's all Magnus is thinking about.
Wow, you're that obsessed with it.
That was his backstory that I made.
I know. I read up on the backstories.
She just stares back at you, Acta. She's just like, why don't you take a picture? It would last you longer.
I mean, I'm just kind of. Did I get a description of the half elf whenever I was poking her with a stick earlier?
I mean, she's a pretty plain looking lady. She has silver white hair. Her clothes are an odd mixture. She has a white corset and has like a red scarf draped around. Well, I'll think you a picture.
Is it like the token?
Yes, it's exactly like
Okay.
the token.
Okay.
I guess that's more blonde than silver. Yeah.
All right, that's cool then. I just stopped looking at her then.
Yeah, she's not like the prettiest thing in the world, but she's fair looking.
Okay.
Yeah, she's thankfully being half elf and all, she's still pretty and like human standards.
Yeah, I got it.
Anyway, so 4 powers pass and silence. You can spend your
Okay.
healing surges as you wish.
Okay. Alright. So I just used 4 surges.
I used the remaining surges I had. I now have a whopping 14 hit points.
Okay. Not gonna walk on the start. So I'm going to go over here and check on our friend the spider real quick. Is he
Sp-
still
Okay,
staring
I'll
at
follow you.
The spider is still just sitting there, unmoving.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is attempt to. Actually, I don't know what to. Would the star hurt me since I'm a Genasi, or?
You don't really know.
Can I attempt to like stop the things from spinning?
In what way?
Just like
Like just grabbing him?
put my hand. Yeah, just grabbing it and stopping it. I don't know. Does it look like there's any other way I could?
Hey, did Andy leave his Xbox and TV?
If you want to try to grab it and stop it, you can, yeah.
Okay. What do I do to?
No,
what do I do then?
Make a basic strength roll.
Alrighty.
Uh,
Oh God. Wait.
oh.
This is going to be bad.
No, I think Andy's one asking if he said, is he coming over to your place with his Xbox and TV tonight?
Oh.
I don't know who's asking.
Alright, you try to stop it with your bare hands. You fortunately are smart enough to think to like let it go fast enough that your hands don't just get completely chopped off.
All right. Cool.
But it did even slow down when you tried to grab it.
All right. So it's spinning fast, or what's like the speed of it spinning?
Well, it's not spinning fast. It's spinning kind of mightily.
Okay.
So it's not like it's going. It's more like.
So it's not like going at the speed of like a ceiling fan or anything fast, right?
No, it's going.
Okay.
I mean, it's going fast enough that it would be pretty stupid to try to grab it barehanded, but it's not going so like it's not spinning around like a top or something.
And what is
Okay.
this thing made out of?
What?
Does this thing have any wooden components on it?
Not that you can see.
It's all metal.
It is all metal, so you cannot burn it.
I wasn't planning on burning it.
I'm just stating the fact that you can't burn it. Don't worry about that. I'll level you when you level. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about XP anymore. I'll let you know when you level.
Okay, so I have a sledge in my inventory. That's a sledgehammer, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try swinging it at the stars.
Okay.
I kind of moved back.
Dronar, you swing at the star with the sledgehammer in hand. When you hit against the star, you see a powerful barrier and erect around it, and it blocks the sledgehammer, and you are electrocuted by powerful magical energy.
Fun.
And you will take 11 points damage.
Not bad.
And she's just like, do you guys regularly do this? Do things that try to get yourselves killed?
Have you regularly
Eh.
tried to get yourself captured and put in a defenseless position?
And tortured and,
I wasn't tortured.
Why were you bleeding?
They stabbed me. And let me to bleed out.
But they had you chained up.
So I couldn't heal myself.
Uh-huh. What are you anyway?
She points at the ears.
At the what?
With the ears. She has pointed ears.
No, I meant what? Like, are you a paladin or?
How did you heal us? Is religious
Oh.
or
I'm a cleric.
Oh, goody.
cleric of? Which deity do you follow?
Cord. I'm a cleric of Cord.
Mm-hmm.
Torture is ongoing pain. For the purpose of not killing the target. What they did was just basically have me suffer a slow, agonizing death.
Was it the people we just killed or someone else?
Last time I saw, it was a tiefling woman, a lot like her, but different.
So her friend. Okay. So why were you here?
Have they even introduced us yet?
No, they haven't introduced you.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce our group and what we're doing here.
Oh, so you're gonna be like, I'm Dronar, this is Magnus, this is David, and that's Acta.
Yeah.
And You tell her that we're down here
We're
to.
down here to stop some sort of portal that's trying to open up and kill as many demons as we can.
Yeah, that's exactly the same reason why I was down here.
Oh, were you hired too?
Hired? No, I'm part of the resistance.
Oh. Oh. I guess that works too. I guess. Hey, Acta, what do you see over there?
Nothing. Just blackness.
Just blackness?
Yep. Well, now I can see that there's a room over here.
Okay. Shall we move on?
Sure.
She gets up. She says, "Fine."
Can I try and sneak into the room?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. And here comes the death spree again. It has begun once again.
I'll tell you what. I'll go out.
Okay, Acta. When you enter into the room,
Am I hit by something? Does something explode? Am I now dead?
no, you hear a familiar noise.
The
Huh?
ticking.
Is it the ticking?
Yes.
Okay, I turn around and immediately walk back into it.
Okay. There's nothing in this room.
No.
Okay. I'm going to like peek through the doorway.
There's a door there.
I know. I'm gonna like crack it open and peek through.
That's the door that's with the
Okay.
most likely.
You peek through the door.
And
Does a 15? Does a 15
No.
hit your reflex?
oh, my reflex? No.
Okay. Then you avoid the explosion. Damn you! You're goddamn.
See, Acta, that's how it's done. That's how it's done.
I mean, I dodged the explosion too, but still.
Let me just roll the damage once. I just want to roll damage once.
Yeah, just roll damage to see what you would.
Holy
Oh my god! Dude,
60s. Oh my god.
I am
No,
so
that's
happy.
not cool. That is not cool. Oh my god.
Jesus.
What did you expect?
Okay.
I mean, this explosion.
It's an explosion. What did you expect?
Okay. So what's through this other room now?
So are we back at the front of the dungeon place?
Yes.
Nope.
Back in.
This room does not look
Yeah,
like
we're
the
back
front
at the
of
rooms
dungeon
we were in.
place.
Well, if you go through the next door, it should be the front of the dungeon place.
Yeah. Okay, so we just ran in a circle and about died many times to do so.
Can we leave now?
We haven't
No,
found the
let's keep
portal.
Going over here.
This is the place where I almost got blown up by the door.
Yep. But now it's safe to go.
Yep. And then we went through here, I believe.
Yep. Did we?
We
Do we
didn't go
wanna-
up. We didn't go up.
Do we want to go up or do we want to go back around down and take a right instead of a left?
Here. How about can we split up? Is that an option?
If you wish to.
All right.
Whoops. I went somewhere.
I suggest the idea of us going in groups.
You do remember that we all just about died in one group, right?
Good point.
I'd rather not have anyone die
Although it might be better than, I mean, with 4 or with 3, like we're not facing great odds. We might as well cover more ground. Maybe if we split up in a small way. Like, don't split up too far, but
We'd have to split up far if we're gonna check out both this area and.
Yeah, that is true. Or we can, aren't there more than one? Yeah, we'd have to split up in a
we
pretty,
do
pretty
have a
big way.
cleric. The cleric could go with one group, and then the fighter could go with the other.
Yep, so one person can heal and the other one can have someone that does a lot of damage.
Right.
So me and
We split
David
up.
as a group, and then you 3 as a group.
Yeah, I say we can do that.
All right, if you guys want to, I guess.
All right, so who's going
Or it
up?
might be better for
Right.
I go with Dronar because the cleric won't be able to heal me very much. Because most of her powers depend on healing surges, and I have none of those left.
Oh,
True.
that is true.
I'm just worried they're gonna target you over me.
Okay, I think we should do that. That sounds like a plan.
I mean, if you guys are sure.
We can at least, well, maybe we can see what's in this room and then decide from there.
Okay.
All right, I will go first.
And I will follow second.
Oh, hold on.
Oh look, I'm about to get hit again.
Oh,
Alright, when you open the drawer, Dronar,
Hmm?
let's see. Okay. What's your AC again? 22?
Yep, 22.
Are you all gonna be in a line like that? Jeez. Okay. Then Acta, does an 18 hit you?
Dang
So the arrow whizzes by you, Dronar, and hits Acta at the shoulder.
Oh.
Dealing 7 points of damage to her.
7 points? Alright, that's not that many points, but I'm gonna need those.
Acta, get behind David.
Alright, I turn and I get behind David.
Oh, crud. Cry a minute. Did we see where the arrow came from? Did it come from over here?
Came from this wall.
This wall.
Yes, this wall. There's a small little arrow slit in it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can make a lot of weird demonic noises and stuff like that. It's quite a good habit or hobby.
It's like my precious.
Okay, so how big is this slit?
It's just big enough for an arrow to fly through. If you want to stick your dick in it, you can.
I set myself up for that one. Okay.
Don't do it.
Can,
Don't do it.
can I throw my sledge at it?
Okay, you throw your sledge at the wall. It bounces off the wall and just lands onto the floor. Clink, clink sound.
So it did nothing to damage the hole or anything.
Well, how hard did you throw it?
as hard as I could.
Make a strength roll.
Did you want ramen noodles?
Yes.
Would this be a strength attack roll?
Just roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Hey, can I have a fork? So you
Okay.
have one of my ramen noodles, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have 3 left.
Alright, you throw your sledgehammer as hard as you can at the wall. Sledgehammer hits the hole in the wall and cracks it.
And it doesn't like do anything to make it so the arrows can't come through.
I didn't say that. I just said it cracks it.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, so far another arrow hasn't come flying out of it. So
Yeah.
flood.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move Dronar over here and pick up the sledge,
okay.
and then put it away.
Another arrow flies through the hole, and everyone dies.
So are you like which? How are you moving? Like this, or are you doing like this?
The first one.
Magnus, stay down here. Okay, so you're gonna move here,
Did you
then
eat
here,
all your pizza?
then here. No, I didn't eat all the pizza. So 1, two,
Pizza.
and 3. Okay.
Yeah.
3 pieces left?
Yes, don't eat them. I want those for tomorrow. Okay, those all miss. So 2 arrows basically fly by and miss you, and then this comes out at, like this way and misses you, so you're fine.
So I'm just gonna shout, "Hey guys, the whole room is rigged. Follow my path."
Magnus?
Magnus, you're the next one to move, man. So there, and then there, Magnus.
Okay.
Ah, dang it, there's more.
This is 17 at you, Magnus.
Hit what?
Gracie.
Your armor.
No.
Okay, you're fine.
Oh dear lord, this is what just happened.
More arrows flew out of the wall. Is he followed your path?
Okay, guys. Well, this is kind of this is
Just gonna
This is
take a
fucking
risk
brutal.
and go. Just going to step. See what happens.
Okay.
oh come on.
Okay, it misses.
Okay, I'm going to take the sledge and I'm going to beat the crap out of that hole until it's blocked off.
Well, there's like a hole in every single like slot of the walls here.
The entire room.
The entire room
Oh.
has little holes,
Oh, wow.
except for the
Wow.
door. But yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna go down where I know this square is safe.
So that was square was safe.
It's the walls, man. It's the walls, not the floors.
It is the floor. You're just
It is the
reactivating the
But
trap.
We already moved here and it didn't.
I know, but it resets itself. There's nothing that says the fucking plates can't just fire multiple arrows.
What's going on?
Arrows are flying everywhere.
Does a 20 hit you, Magnus?
Yeah.
The trap has the arrows like reset themselves. So every time you step on any of the floors that has the trap on it, it will fire an arrow.
And all of these floors have a trap in it.
Yes,
It has to, unless.
it's the entire floor. This entire room is filled with pressure plates.
Well,
Can I throw a shuriken into the hole?
I've tried smashing the holes with the sledge, man.
It'd probably
5
be
damage to
either
you,
a
Magnus.
dungeoneering- it'd be
All
either
the
a dungeoneering
cracking the
or a
hole
thieves
did
check
was
to-
just
No one, I guess.
let the arrow fly out a lot easier.
I don't know.
I'm confused. Why are you asking somebody about their Xbox?
I don't know. It's a text that I got.
Anyway,
Well then.
Does anyone
Try
have-
using a fire to burn the inside of the hole.
This is stone, man.
But the arrows aren't.
now this square is safe. So if you wish to move here, Magnus, you'll be fine.
Okay.
are the
I
squares
wouldn't
that
really
just-
worry about Dronar too much. I mean, I have to roll pretty damn high just to hit him.
So guys,
I have to roll at
how
least a
wide are you?
17 to hit him.
What's your guys' weights?
My weight? I weigh
I'm
156 pounds.
I'm sure most of these guys weigh around like over 100 pounds. So
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, even if you can lift us, it's still gonna shoot
No,
at
no,
us.
that's not my plan. That's not my plan.
How about throwing us?
That's similar to my plan. My plan is to throw some ropes to you guys and then swing you over.
Oh. If we're doing that, I have some. Does anybody have anything sharp enough to stab into the stone?
You're talking to the guy with a giant axe and 2 giant swords and a scythe.
All right, can you stab one of those into the sword? Or can you stab one of those into the wall?
Into the wall? Yeah.
No.
What do I have in my inventory that okay, yeah, I'll stab my great sword into it.
Okay, and then I'll stab I'll move, I guess, to here, and I'll just take one of the shots. Fire at me.
okay.
Is
They
it
missed.
safe when we're on it?
Yeah, it's like keep shooting.
Okay,
So
and
if-
then Dronar, if you can stab your sword in like right there. I have or right here. I have like a plan.
Yeah, sure. Right
Okay.
there.
Then I will stab my short sword
Guys,
into the wall.
guys,
Mhm.
you have a thief.
Son of
okay.
a...
Oh god dang it!
Get up here,
I just
Steve.
thought about
Disarm these things.
I mean, I'm glad that you guys are thinking outside the box. But
But you have
seriously, you got a thief
Son of
who has a +12 to disable device. So
Wait,
what are you doing?
a...
Yeah.
Thieves can disable traps. That's one of their primary goals.
That's kind of what they're there for.
I mean, I'm also a thief, but I'm not nearly as good of a thief. That's it.
I don't know why you decided to have 2 fucking thieves.
Because I didn't know one of the other guys was a thief.
Yeah, he disables the trap. You're fine now.
The
Alright,
entire
cool.
trap or one square?
No, he disables it. It's fine.
Okay, I'm getting into this doorway now.
Alright, then I'll follow
And I
you.
can see nothing behind me on my screen.
I can see nothing in front of him on my screen.
Why do I get the feeling that door was closed?
It was closed.
Oh, hey,
You
I can
just
see
ran through it like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Hey guys,
So-
remember what happened last time I did that?
Dronar just runs through the wall, crashing right through it.
All right, he set up that trap because I am pissed now. That's it,
The
guys.
second
Get
you
in
see that,
here.
like six demons just pop out, it's like, what's up?
Who set up that trap? Come get me, bro.
Come at me! 1v1 me, bro!
Will I just breathe over there, Jim?
Oh god, that's
You-
awesome.
You shout out angrily into the room, and nothing responds. All you hear is the echo of your own voice.
I just kind of look at him concerned, like, hey, bro, are you alright?
Yeah, your half elf is just like sighing, fist palming, like hand palming herself so hard right
Banging
now.
her head into the wall.
Yeah, she's banging her head in the wall.
I just
Hey,
kind of
lady,
step next to her
lady,
and, like, join her in the face palming.
lady, guy, girls. I don't know what's going on, but you shouldn't do that. That's bad for you.
She continues face palming herself into the wall.
Oh, she's headbutting the wall.
She's headbutting the wall.
I try to calm her down. It's like,
Is this a door right here?
Yes.
I'm gonna do a perception check.
I'm gonna try and.
Oh,
dissociate
thank
it and
God.
stop.
I thought you were gonna just run through it again.
I'm gonna make a diplomacy roll to try and calm her down so she can stop headbutting the wall.
Okay.
Doesn't
Is that
won't
you now?
do anything.
Yeah, she stops.
Okay.
I do not hear anything with a 7, do I?
No.
No. Well, congratulations. My Google Chrome is running at an astounding 2% now.
Oh wow.
But hold on, Dronar.
Yeah.
Burp. So we're just kind of standing here.
Okay, so Dronar, you listen to the wall.
You know Shiloh.
I mean the door, and you hear a lot of odd and weird noises that you can't quite understand or describe.
Hey guys, are we done? Are we ready for another fight?
No.
Then
But
let's go
do
the
I
other way.
It's like, all right, cool. Let's head the other way. Wait, is this like the main room we were in to get? Seriously? We could have just
No,
walked this way? What do you... Come on, man.
No. We
That was
could-
just a giant opening. We could have easily just taken one step.
Son of a little.
God, James, I hate you.
What?
Is this another door right here?
So much right now.
Is this another door right here? Right here?
Where
We went
are
through that
you?
door. This is where we
You
came
already
from.
been through there.
Through here?
Yeah, this is where we came in. Yeah, this is where we started.
Son of a.
Wait, no, this is the first fight room we had. The next room is where we started.
Okay, going through this way.
Do it. Do it.
I
Go
will
through.
barge through the door again. I don't care.
Hashtag door kick. Clap.
Okay. You ran through the door. Ah!
Anger. Excitement. Random madness.
Bring it on, bitches!
Inside, you find nothing.
Oh, come
Son
on!
of a... Where's the fight when... Hey, where's the rest of our group?
Yeah, blonde lady and like half elf and David are kind of still down there.
Well, I'm doing something right now. Just give me a second.
Okay, well, there's Magnus.
All right, then I will have not followed him, and I'm just kind of sitting back there with the half elf, hearing all this yelling and stuff going on.
No, Magnus is right next to us right now, so...
All right, yeah, then we finally just show up.
No, you've been with me the whole time, man. You can't change that.
Mhm.
Woo! There's a hole in the wall over here, guys.
There's a what?
There's a hole in the wall. Come look.
Oh, there's a hole in the wall.
I'm going to peek through the hole in the wall.
Me too. There's nothing there.
Perception. Wow.
What's in the hole in the wall?
The hole in the wall?
The hole.
Yeah.
There's a hole in the wall.
Yeah, if I move my character over and I can see through the wall. There's like a little
Oh,
hole.
that hole. Yeah, that's supposed to be able to see through that hole.
You're not supposed to be able to there. He
There, I took
probably
care of
just
it.
wasted the highest roll of the entire campaign.
Yeah, that's
My
nothing you-
highest perception check of the game.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
What's over here? Is that a door?
Yes, that is a door.
Hey guys, I'm gonna barge through the door. Follow through with me, okay?
No.
Okay, I'm going to approach the door and I'm doing a perception check.
If you hear something, try and kick the door into someone's face.
Son of a! A nat 1.
All right, I'll try and help you out, bud. I'll go.
A nat 1. I hear colors.
Drodar, you believe that there are a litter of trapped puppies and kittens behind this door.
Must save the puppies.
Must save the puppies. Door cake. Puppies all coming for you.
No, I'm gonna shout to them first. Guys, they're puppies. We must save them.
So with
Magnus
the
rolled
17, do I hear any of that? Or do I hear what's actually...
You're not at the door.
He just kind of moved back out.
Oh, okay. Alright. No, you don't hear any puppies or kittens behind the door. You hear what sounds like weird like weird noises like electricity or something. Channeling.
Guys, we gotta save the puppies. We gotta save the puppies.
There are
Yes,
no puppies.
Dronar, save the puppies, crash through the door.
Do it. Save the puppy.
I will crash through the door, guys. I will. Don't tempt me.
Are you
Do
going
it.
to
Save
crash
the
through the
puppy.
door, Dronar?
Save the
I'm
puppies.
gonna smash through the door.
Okay.
Save the puppies. Save the puppies.
Okay, Dronar. Inside, you see what to be the
It's the boss
three circles of
Yep, this is the boss room. I think.
magical symbols. Over here, you see a large blue portal. It is,
Oh.
and it's open, and you see something crawl through it.
Oh dear lord, what is it?
Hey guys, it wasn't puppies.
We know that.
Get your butt back in there. You see,
Right there. Thank you very much.
you see, it looks to be a red demonic beast crawl out of the portal. It looks like this.
Do I know what this creature is?
No. But it roars quite angrily at you.
Hey guys, want to come in and see the puppies?
Roll initiative.
Guys? Guys? Magnus. Guys, want to see the puppies?
Nope. I'm going first, hopefully.
Yeah, more likely. No, you're not. I
Is
am.
that the,
Hey guys,
is that the
guys,
only thing in the room?
He is the
Guys?
only thing in the room.
guys. Not you, them. Get the fuck in here. Hey Magnus, can you pull Acta in here?
I could try to.
You're not in there yet. Stop moving.
Well,
Magnus, you can stay there. That's fine.
Magnus, you were in the room before the initiative check. You're in here still. I think he was talking more to Acta, who was right above you.
As I remember, Dronar, you charged in there. You should be the only one in that room.
Oh! Okay then.
Alright. So, the creature gets to go first.
Oh no.
It's like.
Creature noises.
Yes. Hit me. Hit me.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Nope, it does not hit you.
Really? You can't do...
I got like the squirt stuff if you want it.
Come on, man. Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Okay,
Acta, you're up.
Hey, shouldn't Magnus be going?
Magnus should be going.
Out. Magnus, then your go.
Okay, 1, 2.
It's like Neo, yeah. See, this one's Neo right here.
Okay, I moved to where I wasn't. I never touched the circle. Force punch augment 2 on the demon.
That will not hit.
Oh yeah.
Acta, it's your turn.
Okay, so do I know that they're fighting something in there?
You can hear it says a combat in there, yes.
You should have
Okay,
heard the
right.
roar even.
Yeah, you can probably hear the demonic roaring.
Then I step to right here, because that's as far as I can move. And I end my turn.
Okay. Then David will move in behind you. Dronar, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to Dread Smite this thing. While using Vengeance Strike. Because I forgot that Dread Smite requires me to use my at will.
$18 will hit, yes.
Yes!
Wait, don't you have a plus 19 on that?
Oh no, that's a typo in that.
Oh, okay.
So, because I told it to do plus my strength modifier, but it was adding my entire strength from when I put the skill in, when I thought I was still level 1.
Ah, okay.
So, alright, 2 plus my frickety, whoa, charisma modifier. Or no, not, oh, constitution. Constitution modifier. Okay. So target. Okay, then that's gonna be helpful. Sorry, this is the first time I've used that ability. I think so. 1d12 plus 5 plus another. So I'm doing a base of 10 damage at least.
Alright,
Damage.
Dronar, you slash at this thing with your axe, and you do manage to cut it. But you seem to have a very hard time getting through its thick skin.
Okay then, but the target also takes an ongoing 5 damage, 5 cold and necrotic damage. Save ends.
Yes.
Sweet. So how much damage did I really do to it?
I'm not telling you.
Okay then.
And then Shava will move up here. It is now its turn again. Alright, it will try to claw. Actually, it will bite at Magnus.
Yeah.
27 to hit.
Fairly sure 27 is gonna hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
You will take 10 points of damage.
I am at 1.
Magnus, you might want to back off.
Magnus, it is now your turn.
This R10 augment 2.
That will not hit.
That was some good damage on that too.
Yeah.
Acta, your turn.
My turn? Alrighty. I will throw a shuriken at it. Hold on. Shuriken has been thrown.
It misses.
Alright.
It just bounces off of the skin.
Then I will move to here. Oh, not there. There.
Okay. Let's see what David can do. He hits it. He does 13 points of damage.
Well, minus whatever the skin is.
Yep. Dronar.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab the thing.
Okay, make a melee basic attack.
Well, it says a 1d20 plus my strength modifier for,
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, in order to hit.
What's it against? Like, does it say? This is just AC or what?
Versus reflex.
Ah, yes, that will hit.
All right. So now the target is prone. Target is prone, and I can sustain the action with my next turn. So that's it for me.
Okay.
But he can do a save throw on his turns.
Nope, that didn't work.
He just has to beat my initial roll of 22.
She will move here.
How do you do that?
What? The
With-
dots
with the
thing?
point to point? Yeah.
Yeah. When you click and hold your token, right, move it around. You push space bar, and a little arrow pops up. So when you push it again, a little dot pops up, and you just keep doing that.
Okay.
That'll move your character like that.
Alright. That's cool.
Anyway, it is its turn now. It is now prone. Yes.
Yep, so
Yes.
save throw can release it from my grip.
All right, it'll try. That's the roll freaking high. It did it.
Gosh dang it.
So it does manage to break your grab.
He's worth nothing in a fight. The Goofy's like on it, but if you give Goofy potions, he will heal all.
And then he will attack you.
Alright.
Because you pissed him off.
Bring it!
22.
That is my armor class.
That will hit.
Alright, so now I need to roll to hit for this.
You'll take 9 points of damage. And how much cold and neck? Crow.
It takes 5 per turn, and I'm activating the fire pulse.
Oh. That actually doesn't do anything to it.
Oh. Well then. Wait, what doesn't do anything? The fire pulse or the necrotic damage?
The necrotic and the cold damage do nothing to it.
Alright. But will the fire pulse if I hit?
Maybe. Can you do over 10 damage with it?
Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah, that hits.
Alright, and then... It is possible to do over 10. Nope!
So, doesn't seem to affect it whatsoever.
Oh, great.
And it saves. Magnus! It's your turn.
Force punch.
Nope.
Hey, Chicky Poo, you gonna do something?
Acta!
I moved to there. And.
Well, I was! Now the fucking demon girl's on my way.
Whatever. I attack the thing, and I missed the thing. I cry softly.
You're fucking useless! Get out of the way!
It's like, hi-ya!
Anyway, David will try and shoot it again. And he'll probably hit it because he's David. Which he does.
Well, I mean, he did roll a 26.
12,800 money all together, but
I
They're
hope
not portals, they're rituals.
I know I got 150.
So what happened?
Oh.
What?
So his normal damage, and even his sneak attack damage, did not seem to do anything to it. Dronar!
Wow.
It's your turn.
Just saying, I can't do anything. with this thing.
Yeah, this portal here, I'm gonna smash it. See what happens.
The ritual.
Yep.
You're gonna try to smash the ritual?
Yep.
Okay! Make an attack roll.
Instantly teleport and just get sucked into the ritual.
Roll
I
to
never-
attack.
Yes, roll to attack it. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20.
This is fucking hard. Let's deliver the mail first. Let's go right down the list. The good news is, if I manage to do this correctly, if I fail,
Okay.
Okay, Dronar, when you try to hit it, you disappear. Reappear over here.
Yeah, your guys' light swords just kind of vanished. Where am I?
You can.
Oh no! No!
What happened? What happened? I want to know what happened.
Scroll down.
Hold down. I can't see.
You know that room where everyone's waiting in while I'm bursting through doors?
Yeah.
I'm there.
Oh. That sucks, man. That's...
Alright.
Yeah, especially for you guys. You lost your tank.
Oh. Well, I'm going to turn and I'm going to run.
That's the portal itself.
Do not hit the things. Whatever you do, do not.
Well, all they saw is that you just disappeared with no trace. They have no idea where you are.
They had to have seen me try to hit that thing.
Yeah, they saw you hit it, but again,
Did it do anything to the ritual?
Would it
circle?
take me to the same place? Or could it take me to a different spot?
alright, Sheila use Blessings of Wrath.
Right now, I think it'd be safer just to hit it.
And misses horribly. Now it's the creature's turn.
It's awesome, man. Shut
Oh,
up.
that's you.
it's being really slow, right?
Oh. That's your PS2, not the game, though.
Magnus!
Oh yeah, because he's gonna look at
Oh wait, no, God, no, please.
Does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
Well,
You will take 11 points of damage.
Wow, 10 over. You're still unconscious, not dead.
It is now your turn.
He's unconscious. He's past 0.
I know, he has to make a death saving throw.
Not bad, you get 30 money. Wow. 15 money. Congratulations, you picked up 130. You're still the lowest in money. You're poor, friend.
would me deactivating the portal send it back to from when, like, send it back?
Do you know how to deactivate the portal?
I would probably just attack it.
That's a terrible idea. Go for it.
You saw how well that happened, but sure.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't swing at it.
Magnus, you save. Acta, it's your turn.
Okay,
Am I awake
I would
or
like-
am I...
You're just unconscious.
to disengage and like move.
But you're not bleeding out. You're not dying.
Oh, hold on, I messed it up.
Ray, I'm doing ball.
Move here.
Son,
And
I've gotten up to
I would like to
116
throw a
so-
shuriken at the portal.
My brother's gotten over fucking 1,000.
Alright, you throw a shuriken at the portal, it just disappears.
Well, I just kind of shrug, as if something like as if I expected something different to happen.
Drodar, a shuriken pops out of nowhere. It flies by you.
Oh
What?
my god!
What?
What?
A shuriken pops out of nowhere and flies at you.
Oh my god!
Wait, so that means we could have ran into this random thing somewhere in the dungeon?
If you took too long, yes.
Does this thing do any
Just
damage?
Again, there was a particular amount of time you could have spent. I mean, you guys spent practically like 8 hours resting in this one dungeon.
How? Okay, does this thing do any damage to me?
Now, after 12, then one would have appeared here in this room. So,
Oh, it just appeared.
Right,
Right about there?
I got 22, Ray.
it would have appeared where Dronar is. But, yeah. Or maybe randomly in another room. It's random. Anyway.
And yet, the shuriken just kind of jumped at me, so...
Well, I just did that for comedic effect. I just thought it would be funny if all of a sudden, Dronar, the shuriken just flies at your face.
It's like, gosh dang it! Not my team trying to kill me! What did I miss? Did I miss an Atka, I am your father moment?
Hey,
Akta, I am your father.
hey, he hits it.
Yeah, we'll put back the 800 money.
And yes, he confirms the hitting of it.
My friend killed
And he will use his deadly power.
Kill it! Kill it with everything!
So he does 3d8 plus 7.
3d8 plus 7.
Oh wait, no, 3d8 plus 5, sorry.
Yeah, a whole 2 difference. I'm still impressed. Holy!
Holy mother of testicles!
And slice it 1 square.
Guys, try and slide it into one of the rituals.
Dronar, it's your turn.
Yeah.
About that.
1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I moved.
Oh, hey, I see you. Oh,
You did?
Yeah, I see you.
Oh my good lord. I think we turned right here.
Well,
Wait,
sadly,
so
she
if-
misses again.
Based on what I'm seeing from the location of this room, we literally could have walked through a door and found the portal.
Yep.
Yes.
I am angry at you, sir. I am very angry at you right now.
We could have just gone straight into the boss fight, then we wouldn't have found the chick.
No, you wouldn't have.
That is true.
The one who saved you, even if we hadn't found
Does
her,
a
we
13
probably
hit you?
would've
I'm guessing not.
A 13 it doesn't hit me. Something actually doesn't hit me.
Magnus, you're fine. Acta, it is your turn. This thing does not seem happy about you trying to attack the portal.
Alright, so I am going to attack it! There's a
You
14
miss.
hit. Of course I miss. I always miss. Terribly.
Yeah, well.
David is going to uptake your suggestion and try to hit it, but he misses. Dronar, it's your turn.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta scroll over.
Hey, I can almost see you. You're like extremely
7.
clever. Hey! Your vision is linked up with ours.
I know. I can't
Knock it
see
into the portal! Knock it back into the portal!
She does hit it, finally.
So you telling me that's not Titan already?
Let's see, how much damage does she do?
I'm gonna walk in there and you guys are gonna have almost killed it.
She does 6 damage.
So, no damage.
No, her stuff's divine.
Oh, so it does damage.
There
Yeah.
is no blocking it.
There's no blocking it.
Mine would be divine.
For
but
demons,
I'm a
anyway.
Blackguard, so I'm a Blackguard paladin. That's not as divine. That's actually kind of unholy. Now that-
Yeah. Fortunately for you, divine penetrates its defenses, so her damage actually goes through it.
Yay!
Oh, and let's see her. Acta, you gain
What's up?
damage plus 3 to the end of
Plus
your next
3?
turn. Yeah,
Alright, cool.
it gives you that.
The end of. Oh, wait, that would be.
John, there's no fine. Don't come back.
It basically invokes your weapon with divine powers and makes it all glowy.
Oh, no matter. Oh, yay, my sword's all glowy.
Now it doesn't do divine damage, but hey, it does extra damage.
At least my sword's all glowy now.
Yes, it is all glowy. Yeah,
I
this
can almost
demon will
see
now try to
it.
attack her, but he did not like the fact that she just hit him. Which he does hit. So
Magnus, do something.
I understand, dude.
he beat her AC by 1.
Does a whole 12 damage.
It's your turn, Acta, now.
Alrighty. I am going to attack the thing and.
You miss.
That. It's actually a 10, but I'm pretty sure that still misses.
Yeah.
A total of 18.
Yeah, it kind of misses.
I just realized all of my macros are wrong.
You're pretty much stunned until I could get you up Java, I guess. Why? You want to go?
I mean, is this gonna be the last fight of the day?
Yeah, this will be the last fight of the day. So he hits it, and he will slide it back into the portal.
Yay! The disappearing is gone.
Yes. But only temporarily.
Oh,
Only temporarily.
everybody start breaking the portal. Break the portal before it comes back.
Is it dead?
No, it's not dead. It just got sent back through the portal.
Can I come in?
No, we're gonna
Come
stop
in.
here for the day.
No, break the portal before it comes back.
No, we're stopping here for the day.
Okay, fine. Alright, well, today was fun. I liked today.
I mean, we've been playing for about 11 and a half hours, so I think that's long enough.
Yeah, it's only been 4.5 hours. Not that bad.
Yeah. I don't know. We stopped almost about this time last.
Couple weeks
2
ago.
weeks ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, today has been fun, but I must.
I mean, one more turn, another one would have came out.
Oh,
Wow.
what? I hate
I'm
you.
glad I
hate
was
you.
not sent back now. I'm glad I was sent back now.
Yep, we have one turn to break the portal before another one shows up.
Don't attack the portal.
Attack the portal!
No.
Blow it up! Use divine magic to disable it. Do something.
The only one that would know how to shut down this portal is currently unconscious on the floor right now.
Magnus, no! No! Wait, I have a plus. Hold on. I want to make it.
What is my arcana? My arcana is +5.
So is mine. I just rolled a d30.
You
There we
can't-
go. 17. Does that tell us how to disable the portal?
No.
No! Oh god.
Neither does that.
Oh
I
well.
will keep rolling.
We're done. You can roll all you want. I'm not gonna tell you jack shit.
I got a
Spare
22
the
and a 23.
rolls. I got a 24. I got a 25.
Well, game's over, so.
I got a few myself.
Yeah.
Go ahead, race all those good rolls. Go right ahead.
All right. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
You're just like, there's literally like a door. Okay.